Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're working on Trophy Achievement, What's Your Sign? For Silent Hill Downpour. This requires you to complete the Shadow Play side quest. This was one of the most frustrating, crazy quests for me. Hopefully you guys don't have the same issues as I do. But you're going to begin here in Chasten Heights, north of the movie theater. Although you have seen some of the items as well as some of the shadow areas, you do not actually get to start this quest until later once you get into Chasten Heights. So first things first, you go into the apartment, you make your way upstairs, and you notice there is a giant table or a giant map on a table. You got to light the candles by using your lighter. Most likely have a lighter by now in the story. I can't imagine you've survived without one. Once both candles are lit, you're going to want to go and take notice of the map, and you will see that there are a few locations on the map with some icons. It's basically an overview of where the shadow icons are supposed to be picked up from. So we're going to walk back around, and we're going to pick up the first one, which is the Soul Eye item. As a demonstration of how this works, they were nice enough to put the first item right here in the room with us, or the first shadow. This is where it gets frustrating for me. I did what they said, and it didn't really work. Maybe I'm just a noob. You guys can be the judge. But what you need to do first is you need to use your UV light, and it'll kind of give you a representation of where the shadow needs to be. That was by far the easiest one as far as calling it up. Now, getting it to move along is another story. All right. I guess I sped this up, so hopefully I won't look as stupid as I felt while playing. So once we get the element itself, the Soul Eye coin, we're going to basically make our way out of the apartment and move on to the next one. Now, note that these are not in any specific order. They do not have to be done. Other than that first one, you do not have to do them in any order. And I suppose you could probably leave the apartment and go start with another shadow. I wouldn't recommend trying that, but it's probably possible. So now that we have left the apartment, we're going to start focusing on the next one. And again, these are not in any specific order. I tried to do them as close as I could to where they were. So Chasten Heights still, north on Bright Street, right at the bend. We're going to try to go in the gateway there and then realize there's no entrance to turn around and find the 4 item in a box on the side of the road. So now that we have the item, we're going to go cast the shadow. So you can see we're right there in Chasten Heights still on North Bright Street. And we're going to make our way into the alleyway. And there you can see the oil drum there. I have already placed the item there. So we're going to walk up and use our UV ray light. And this is where it gets squirrely. This is one of my most embarrassing Happy Thumbs moments to date. As I'm trying to make this happen, which fail, feel free to count the fails along the way, I get attacked not once but twice. So, and I didn't really want to start over or break up the process here. I wanted to keep it as fluent as possible, but having to kill a screamer and then another screamer and then having another bout here in a minute just doesn't really make things easy. So this, as you can see on the back there in the shadow, I've actually got one of the shadows. You actually need to create 2 shadows with this one. There's a couple of them you need to do, 2 of them. And I got the left side, so now I struggle with the right side. This was hard, and like I said, I'm sure I'm noobing it up. There's something I'm missing here. But I tried and tried and tried. This way, how about this? Okay, I see how it's supposed to be. How about this? How about now? Now, how about now? No, how about now? No, no, how about now? Like this? No. No. And look at me just trying. I'm like trying to get the right angle. Okay, I know what I need to do. How is it going to work? I can't get it. And as I'm continuing to struggle, I actually move around to the other side of the box here. Yeah, turn it 8 more times. Oh, look at that. Second attack. This is just brutal here. Bang, 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 bang. Cha, 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 cha. Man down. All right, back to the task at hand here as he flails around in the back. Let's see if we can flip this thing at least 20 more times. 4. Let's see here. And we should be getting pretty close here, ladies and gents, I promise. And once we get it, I left this scene at this speed just so you guys could really get a laugh. We try to do funny commentary or at least spice it up a little. Oh, I forgot I actually got attacked 3 times. But sometimes just watching me play is funnier than any commentary that I could provide. So hopefully this is comical for you guys and not just frustrating. Good news is you guys could actually move on to the next one if you so wanted to. Alright, we got less than... I don't know. We still got some time left on the timeline here. So feel free to scroll through to the next one, which is Harmony. You're looking at about another 30 seconds from right now. But until then, I'm going to continue to make fun of myself and wonder what the hell I was trying to accomplish here. Because by this time, I'd almost forgot. I was starting to get pretty frustrated. So, Konami, if you're watching, user error potentially, but, you know, maybe work on this process being a little bit smoother next time. Booyakashow, we've got the foreshadow, and it only took 4 minutes of this video to do it. So... there you go. Alright, we're going to move along to the Harmony piece. And it's in Pleasant River at the bridge. This one you could miss if you're in a hurry just to complete the story and cross the bridge. But it's down below here. You're going to want to go into one of these doors. There's actually a big roundabout that you can walk around on. It's not that important, but the roundabout does offer one of the first elements. There's actually 2 pieces of the Harmony item, or whatever you want to refer to it as. So piece 1 obtained. We'll go back and we'll stuff this bad boy right in the top of this barrel. I guess it's a garbage can. Stuff! Yeah. Alright, I'm going to play with it for a minute because I like playing with toys. Yay! Like, what does this do? So, here shortly, we're going to be moving along to the location of the second Harmony piece, which is actually right around the corner. I was pleased to see that these weren't scattered all over the world. So here we are now, moving along to Harmony piece 2. This one you almost can't miss when you go to pull the bridge lever down. It's right there. Oh, yeah. Alright. Harmony piece number 2. Going back to complete the 3rd of 5 shadow symbols we need to create. This one wasn't nearly as difficult as the other one, but I still struggle with this one as well. Again, left this at a pretty reasonable time here just so you guys could laugh at my epic failure on this side quest. However, this one was extra rewarding because although it did take me a long time to complete this one, this was also the last side quest for me. So at the end here, you'll see that I get not 1 but 2 trophies for this one. But now that another hour of your life has been wasted me trying to turn this thing around, we have picked up the Harmony token. Oh, yeah. And next is the healing token. So we're going to start by picking up the healing item, which is found off Pearl Creek between Cook Street and Lansdale Avenue. Or not between, it's right there on the corner. This one I had a recording error to. The file did not capture, so I apologize that the item is not actually sitting in the cardboard box. But if you make it to that alleyway, or that corner there, you will for sure see it there. And here we are at the same intersection. And we're just going to make our way down the street here. And we're going to kind of double back. And we're more or less going to go to the same intersection, but we're going to be on the other side of the wall. And there we go.
Another shadow symbol.
Here comes the healing shadow. This one also took a minute for me to get going here. All of these did. So again, this may be boring to you or whatever. Feel free to fast forward, but this was hopefully as frustrating for everyone else as it was for me. Otherwise, I'm just super noob. Super noob. There we go. We got half of it. But half does not work. The second half was a pain, too. It was not fun. But like I said, in the end, totally worth it because I got the twofer on the trophy scene. And as I continue to fail... I should write a fail song. There's probably already one out there. I could probably just use it to narrate this video instead of my commentary. This is like Super Dave fail right here. Yeah, it was a funny angle. I couldn't get it. Do. I suck. Alright. 100th time's the charm, maybe? What do you think, guys? Place your bets now. How much longer till I actually get this? It's just not going the way I want it to by any means, is it? Oh, but guess what? It's totally going to be wrong, but it's going to work anyways. Look at that. So I didn't even actually do what it wanted me to, and then it finally worked. I don't know if it was delayed or what, but regardless, healing token obtained. And last but not least for the tokens on my list is the Enlightenment token, which you can find in Pearl Creek between Lansdale Ave and Lamond Ave. This one I ran by 15 times, did not see it once until I was actually on this quest. And then I was like, wow, it's crazy. It's blatantly obvious right there in front of me. Alright, and now we're going to move on to the shadow part of it. So we're going to go to the where you need to take this bad boy, which is down in the underground tunnels here in Pearl Creek. And if you've done the homeless side quest, it's the same location as the homeless side quest. And we're going to use this last item here for the Enlightenment. And then yet laugh one more time at Brian as I try to get this shadow to work. This one doesn't take me as long as the other ones, so I feel like I finished strong here. But nonetheless, we're still looking at another 30 seconds. So how's everybody doing? You guys good? Everybody good? Guys having a good weekend? I guess when you watch this video, it might not be the weekend, so you guys having a good day? I gotta get more vague with my questions in my lame commentary. So once we finally get this in here, which is right there, it's gonna transform, and we're gonna pick up the 5th token. And then, last but not least, to complete the side quest, you actually have to return back to the same room you started in. And you have to place each of these tokens on the map where you originally started. And you'll see there's different difficulty modes will present different locations. Again, I do not have video for anything other than the normal difficulty. If you guys need any advice, feel free to message and I will see what I can do about getting you at least the information. Happy to do so for you guys. And here we go. So we're going to start by picking the Soul Eye, which was the first one on our list. And you can pretty much use the icon on the token to figure out where it needs to go. So I would imagine the other difficulty levels would be pretty obvious as well. In fact, the hardest part for me, which you'll see in a second here, is that I didn't actually place them close enough. Like that Soul's Eye needs to be bumped down one spot. I'm kind of playing with the orientation of it here, but I'm not sure where it needs to go. And we'll just continue through placing all 5 of these tokens on the map. Booyakasha. That one wasn't necessarily perfect either. And here we go. You know, this last one I select, and it almost puts it right on it. So I'm not sure if that's part of the normal difficulty, if it just helps you with that one, or what the case is. But as you can see, I'm sitting here looking at it going, why doesn't this work? And then I start fidgeting around with these things, and all of a sudden it kicks in. I was actually trying to activate that top one right now, and it would not let me access the top one. Watch, I even try to walk around thinking, oh, it's too far on the table, I got to walk around. No, it just automatically placed it there for me. And again, I think it's because it was the original one. And there we go, locked in. And you know what? There you go, Silent Hill Tour Guide. Oh yeah. Followed by the important one that you're watching this video for. What's your sign trophy? So go ahead and collect your reward there, which is a nice little one-handed statue you can beat those baddies with. And that's going to go ahead and wrap it up today for Silent Hill Downpour's What's Your Sign trophy / achievement, which you can obtain by completing the Shadowplay side quest. Feel free to comment, vote if you like what we're doing, subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time. See ya!